Okay, second part. Alright. Alright. Okay, man, my soap smells good. Awesome. That's what I said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start that way, but my hand was right there, and it seemed like it needed to be said. So there, now you know I smell good. Sorry. Anyways, you are writing the letter, and I'm writing mine. I'm tired, but not as much as I was a few days ago. Maybe because I'm only getting 7 hours. Actually, what I said was because I only got 7 hours last night. Today we fought, disagreed about the diet Gabe's on. It was weird because I felt like you really were trying to shove your beliefs on me like an old man. Then you come back from it and we talked from it. You came back from it and we talked it through. It was a weird one. I didn't really help, but the whole thing reminded me of the fights we seem to be having lately. To me, they almost seem compact to the past. They don't blow up, and we seem to recover pretty fast. It's nice to fight differently. If anything, these fights give me hope. To me, ooh, to me, it means we can argue and not always fight to the death. It's nice. I don't know why exactly these fights are different, but I never had any like them before. I really miss you. We won't see each other. We we won't see each other till next month, and it sucks. I know you just went home, but there's this spot in my gut, and it makes me face the fact, even though you just left, it wasn't enough. It was too short. The time between is too much. I hate this process. It's no fun. I think when we first started this, we both knew this would be hard. I didn't think it was even possible, but as time goes on, it gets harder and harder to leave you and watch you leave. I'm not funking, but I do miss you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll try again later, because I was funking. The 12th of March. Okay. Oh dear. That's funny. I sit down to write and I see that line and realize, crap, what's my problem? Because I was funking. Really, I hate funking, but I do it a lot lately too. Today's was about moving and Vicky. I hate funking about these two things because I don't have control over either. Actually, the only control I have over them are to not care. I hate writing on nights where I'm bugged. I would have been writing more where I'm bugged more, but I've been sick and we've talked a lot this week at night. I appreciate you being able to do that. Man, it was last week. Man, obviously. I'm doing all kinds of funking. Of course, you're stuck in this letter world and have no idea how it really is outside of here. Because, it's like in the future when you're reading this and you can't remember exactly what last week was like on this day or that night. That's what I was referring to, but, blah blah blah. I know it isn't fair, but it's your reality. How do you like being smashed in this line? You're tall enough and maybe thin enough. No, I'm just playing. I'm funking, but I'm coming out of it. Maybe because I hate feeling like doo-doo, or maybe because I have to feed the cat. I'd say it probably, and by probably I mean does, has to do with us talking about it. We are texting and it's helping. I needed you to promise we'd have a life together. I am by no means wasting time with you, but man, I have goals and things I need out of life. One of those things is you. I need you. I know you fear me finding someone else on occasion or going back to Jared. I don't want anyone else. I want you. It's funny because for the first time in my life, I've reached this peak. I have thought about life after Luke, and I think, oh crap, I can't go back, or really don't want to go back. I'd just move on without you. There'd be no other person. I'd be readily willing to fill up your space. And that's the change. I know it probably sounds awful, kind of. I'd look for something more filling, something substantial. I'm not saying I find it. I hate this because it makes me think of Vicky, and she must have been miserable while you two were together. It's different though because she'd need to look for someone to love her back as well. I hate feeling so much responsibility. The boys, they add this insane pressure. The thing, and this kind of came out of nowhere. The thing is, I never hand it over, maybe momentarily, but never for good. This is also the same night that I had that dream with the Jeff Zimmerman part in it. Um, blah, 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 blah. Maybe momentarily, but never for good. Are you asking yourself where this talk about the boys came from? I mean, between us, like, our lives are altered by me having kids, and it's unfair. Looking at the freedom of Jared and how his life just seemingly gets to go on. I am depressed about it. I am dealing with it. I know you don't understand why I don't hate him. I didn't do this. He didn't do this to me. I had kids with or without Jared. I don't need him. I may be jealous of him at times, but in the reality of it all, when I'm in the moment of laughter with my sons, or Tristan starts talking or holding or hugging me, that's all me, buddy. My moment, and guess who ain't getting that? I know it all sounds cliche, but I would trade anything for those moments. I'd trade my entire life for those moments, meaning like I'd trade my entire life if I could just have those moments. Not like I would trade those moments. Because I reread that and I was like, pfft. But I'm sorry. Tonight is a weird night. I miss you. I am all crazy because life is unstable. Okay, the 13th of March. Okay, new night. I promise tonight I won't go crazy psycho on you. I'm sorry. I have been having serious issues. I'm better today. We always talk about, and I pointed to the issues. I'm just saying I've been having trouble. It's really tough for me to not funk nowadays. I don't know what the issue is. I have been taking a lot of things personal. A lot of things, there's this online, a lot of things. There's this online long distance relationship support group, which we talked about. Laugh out loud. I know, I don't post, but I like to read what other people are dealing with. I was amazed at how many articles there are on the subject. I guess it makes sense with the internet and all. It's just a realm of positive, mostly people, and that should have been mostly positive people, because it's the thing. Talking about their issues. I am also amazed at how some of these people in this group are kind of intertwined, like war buddies or something. It's interesting though. It seems like we are on par with these couples. Dot dot dot. They talk about the online sex and the dirty talk, and it's neat. I guess I have just been needing to read about all this, and you gave me the idea. Really, you sent me those articles on Facebook. It's harder to apply rules to a relationship that's only half a real life thing. I mean that in a way you should know. I mean that like regular articles about like regular relationships with people that are together. I mean like not like a long distance thing. Blah blah blah. I love you. We have a long distance relationship, and the first two parts suck like long distance. Um, why am I having issues now? I was thinking about it, and I guess I feel like I'm at this point where I can almost reach you, and the end of this part of our journey, and I can't stand it. It's like walking in the dark and finally catching a glimpse of the light. I think with that light comes a lot of fear too. I'm sorry, I fear. But it's a big deal. A real relationship, again, it's kind of daunting thinking about my last, and then I realized, oh crap. I say oh crap a lot in this letter. Nothing changes, but I guess a part of my brain wakes up to the radical difference. I am scared of failing again. In this, I have been shown a lot about myself by you and by myself because I haven't been given the option to put the mirror down. So I have seen all the crap I've done to everyone I ever dated, to myself. I am scared of seeing the old you, me, and you too. I have told you that. I fear all kinds of crap, but a lot of the time I'm basing my behavior, like, crap. It should be your old behavior. I'll fix it. Hold on. 10 minutes. Okay. My old self. In the past, it never mattered because I was playing games with others, never showing vulnerability, controlling everything. It was awful. I was awful. With you, so much is different. I care about you. I'm scared of having the same awful outcomes and of either of us falling into old behaviors. I'm fine though. I know we are so different. Things have changed. I have changed. You've changed. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I know, bad part, right?